Hi guys! Hi Udo!
Hi Jerome!
Nice to meet you!
Nice to meet you too. Welcome to Taiwan.
Thank you. Could you give us a brief introduction?
Absolutely. My name is Udo. I'm the head of the Offshore project and I'm here in Taiwan together with Ray, our business development manager, and we have Coral Service involved in the Farmwater 1 project. Sam, can you just give us a brief introduction of your team?
Yes, of course, can Udo. I'm the Managing Director of Corel Services and this is Jeff Parsons, the Contracts Manager. We are responsible for the termination and testing on the Farmwater 1 Phase 2 project for both the array and export cables. We're just running through the field layout for our site visits tomorrow.
Sam, can you explain us what we see on the display?
Yes, of course, Jerome. This is the Farmwater 1 Phase 2 wind farm layout, and here you can see the turbines across the field, and these are connected by inter-array cables, and then we have our export cables running along down to our transition joint bay. So tomorrow we can do some filming down there.
Okay Jeff, we are on the TGB. What happens here?
The TJB is an abbreviation for the transition joint bay. Now this is an important feature of the wind farm. The export cables come from offshore, and as you can see there's some rigging here where they pull the cables through. Now the transition joint bay from our perspective is where we joint the marine cable to the land cable with the high voltage cores and also the fibre optic cores as well. And as you can see, the TJBs are underground, and you can see the A-frames which are being used to actually transport people underground safely, and it's quite a difficult place to work and the safety standards are very high.
Okay, these are very specific works.
Yes, it's something that all offshore wind farms have, and it's something that probably doesn't get any coverage at all, because everybody sees the nice big turbines in the sea and the blades turning and generating the power, but that is absolutely no use whatsoever unless you can use the export cables to transmit that energy through to the national grid, which is where we will be this afternoon.
Thank you.
That's not a problem, sir.
So Sam, where are we now?
We've now arrived at the Farmwater 1 Phase 2 onshore substation, Jerome.
What works will you do in here?
So here at the Farmwater 1 Phase 2 onshore substation, we will be taking the cables will be coming from the transition joint bay, and the onshore cables will run through a corridor in here, and we will terminate the power cores into the 33 kV switchgear.
Once you haven't connected the HV cables, what happens next?
Once we've connected the 33 kV system to the 33 kV switchboard, the electricity goes to a transformer, the 33 kV system gets transformed to 161 kV, and then the electricity gets fed into the national grid, which serves all the electricity for the Taiwan home.
Very interesting.
Now we will take you upstairs where we terminate the fibre optic cables.
Now we come to the control room. What services are doing here?
At the TJB, we joint together the fibre optic cable. The fibre optic cable will run with the onshore cables, run up into this control room, and this is where we terminate, then test the cable. This will bring all the communication from the offshore Farmwater 1 Phase 2 wind farm to this point.
Thank you. So Sam, we arrived at Taichung. Tell me, why you bring your specialists to Taichung?
We bring our technicians to Taichung because this is a port where they will get onto the crew transfer vessel and transfer from Taichung port out to the accommodation vessel on the Farmwater 1 Phase 2 wind farm.
And how much specialists are involved?
We have 20 technicians involved on the project. 4 make up the management team, and then we have 4 teams consisting of 4 team members on the project.
Oh, that's quite a number of people.
It is.
Tell me, why a company from Germany or from the UK assigned for the job?
So we have extensive experience in the European waters on the offshore wind industry, and we're bringing our experience and expertise over here to help the Taiwanese renewable market.
That makes sense, thank you.
Not a problem.
2 days later, and I have a whole bunch of new information to take home with me. It was very fascinating, and I hope I will get the chance to come back to Taiwan for future projects. See you in our next video.